Hello and welcome to another video of Nomadic in Asia. My name is Guy and I'm a Dutch digital nomad in Cambodia, and today I'm actually in Sihanoukville in Cambodia. It's been almost 3 months since I first arrived in Cambodia in order to live here actually, and I decided that it was time to explore Cambodia a little bit more than I had currently done, and to go to Sihanoukville for a weekend. And that's why I'm here in Sihanoukville. I arrived yesterday evening, about 11 o'clock in the evening, by bus from... I took the bus from Phnom Penh to Sihanoukville by Larita bus company. Larita is probably one of the best bus companies in Cambodia, by the way. I would recommend it for foreigners especially, if you want to have a little bit, at least a little comfortable ride here in Cambodia. Anyway, so I'm in Sihanoukville and I'm at the beach, as you currently see. And this beach I am currently at is Otres Beach. Otres Beach, which is quite a distance, quite a few kilometers from the main city. It's Sunday today, and there are a lot of people at the beach, and it's very noisy, so it's quite difficult to make a video, as you can see. Wow. Yeah, but there are a lot of people. I think the water here is safe for swimming, otherwise the Cambodians wouldn't be here. Although I don't think I'm going to swim today because I'm just by myself and I'm carrying a backpack, and that means that I have to leave my stuff at the beach. Although maybe I can do it here actually. Yeah, so that's basically it. My first impression of Sihanoukville is actually pretty bad. There are indeed a lot of unfinished high-rise buildings. Like if you look behind me now, here is one of those huge monstrosities of perhaps a beachfront hotel, perhaps casino, resort, that looks like it has been half constructed for like halfway. But currently I don't think it's continuing the construction, so it's just standing there. And there are many buildings like this in Sihanoukville, of which I will show you a few more probably later on. Yeah, it looks like this is just a result of a few years in which prior to COVID, in which things were just kind of going crazy worldwide, I would say. Like things would start to go out of hand. Like there was basically too much money, too much credit, you know. Interest rates were basically ridiculously low, which favors very much very big projects. Basically, with the eye on the far future over smaller, maybe more realistic projects, that are more likely to be profitable within just a few years, but therefore also can afford themselves a little higher interest rate. So that's economically kind of what happened, I think, here. And because of COVID, the tourists were gone and construction stopped in many of these buildings here in Sihanoukville, also in Phnom Penh a little bit, but Sihanoukville especially. And many of those buildings are still not completed, and they are still not even building them again. They're just standing here now. And also in the current situation, I don't see those buildings being, like, let's say, necessary for the coming few years or so. I think there is like a huge overcapacity. which they thought there wouldn't be. They thought that the line of growth would just continue indefinitely prior to COVID. But of course, COVID put a huge dent in that unlimited growth, unlimited tourism growth, like exponential growth. And also, of course, economic growth numbers in Cambodia, they are still pretty good, but they are not as great as they were before COVID. So yeah, the pace of development, of growth, is definitely different than they anticipated on before COVID. But yeah, things that happened, losses have been taken, I think, and that's okay. Hello, sok så bài tây. Yeah, so that's what I'm currently doing here. I'm just going to take a walk alongside the beach. Maybe I will take a short dive somewhere, but I'm not sure if I can find a quiet spot where I can just leave my bag for maybe a few minutes while not while not losing sight of it. Yeah, so actually, to conclude, my first impression of Sihanoukville was pretty bad. Although yesterday evening I also drove through the city center by taxi, and I saw some Chinese restaurants and casinos, and it all looked pretty, I don't know, like if you're looking for that kind of stuff, it looks actually pretty nice, you know. It was pretty lively, even off season. This is like the rainy season, this is like the low season. But for the rest, it really looks quite dilapidated, a little bit like this. The kind of development that you see here is like the kind of it's like certain things are being built here that just don't make sense, you know, like a hotel right next to a construction company site or something, like, or like just trash being thrown next to the road with the assumption that the rain will just wash it into the sea, or you know, just huge plots of land that are like empty, you know, just huge empty plots of land, and then all of a sudden the skyscrapers, and then nothing again, you know, like really strange sort of like developments, like just, especially when you leave the city center. But and now I want to conclude for this clip. Actually, I am very happy that I went here because I really needed a break from the life in Phnom Penh. I really wanted to see something else of Cambodia, and yeah, at least this kind of it tickles my itch for being able to see something else once in a while. And even though the city itself, I think, is pretty much as bad as its reputation, although it's quite safe, I think. It's as bad as its reputation. The tuk-tuk driver I just hired to drive me for like 500 meters across a water-flooded road. He already tried to scam me. You know, it's really as bad as you think it is. But I'm still happy that I'm here, and that's, yeah. I guess I'll see you in another clip where I'm probably in the city center or something. Bye. Hello, here I am again, and I'm still at the beach actually, still at Otres Beach, but then a little bit further towards the city. Far in the distance you can see the city center of Sihanoukville, and yeah, I actually took a swim. Maybe you can see it in my hair. Actually, I took off my shoes and put on my swimming trunks, and I swam a little bit for maybe 20 minutes or so. And yeah, that was nice. I didn't go too deep, maybe only to my hips or so, and not deeper than that, because I'm just alone, you know, and it is the sea, which can be treacherous. Yeah, but I wanted to say something else, that even though this city, which I'm about to explore more this afternoon, it can, despite it not being such a great place for tourists, at least according to my standards, it might not be such a great place for tourism, for international tourists, Sihanoukville, but it might actually be a pretty nice place to live, because, you know, it is a city in the tropics. It's right at the coast. It has many beaches, of which some, which like this one, are actually pretty nice. It has many of the amenities like restaurants, casinos if you're into that, but probably also hospitals, schools. You know, it has everything that you might need. Houses and rent are probably not that expensive. Probably cheaper than Phnom Penh. It's just, if you can look past like the ugly buildings and the bizarre tourist developments here and there, which also, by the way, in that island back behind me, there are like many of these concrete skeletons I can see from here. I can see they're building a lot of tourist accommodation probably, or houses, but they're like still concrete skeletons now. But despite all that, it might actually be a pretty nice place to live here, you know. If you want a place that is a little bit cooler than Phnom Penh on average, where you can actually go to the beach every day if you want to. Also visit the islands of Korong Samloem, Koh Peak, and many other little islands that you have here along the coast. Have a little bit more nature probably around you than Phnom Penh. Then this might actually be a pretty nice place to live, if you can integrate a little bit into society here. There are of course a lot of Chinese people, a lot of Chinese casinos. There is some crime going on here, but as a Western foreigner who doesn't have anything to do with that, it can actually be a pretty nice place to live. So keep that in mind when watching my video. I'm just going to continue to walk this beach until that little hill with some trees, some forest over there, and from there I'm probably going to take a tuk-tuk towards the city center of Sihanoukville in order to explore the actual city of Sihanoukville. So see you guys later, and hang in there. Hello, here I am again, still in Sihanoukville, and Yeah, it's going towards 6 o'clock now. No, thank you. No, thank you. I've been there already. Yeah, so I'm still in Sihanoukville. It's almost dark now. Yeah, I just had a really nice apple pie and just some water actually, because I wasn't craving that much for sweet stuff. So just the water and a warm apple pie at a place called Jasmine Cafe. It's a really nice cafe actually, with a view on the boulevard. So if you are in Sihanoukville, I recommend you to go to Jasmine Cafe. It's they have some really nice stuff there. Also nice food, cakes, cheesecakes, nice atmosphere. Wow. Yeah, they are building some buildings here, and they are building fast. But there are also some buildings that are not finished, but they're definitely not building them. Quite a few of them actually. Just over there, back there, there is the boulevard, and there was like a big building actually under construction. Just somewhere else where I was at a place near Crown Mall or U Mall, there was also construction actually going on of, I think, some sort of combination of mall and condominium units or something, like a mall and some high-rise building combined. So there is definitely development going on, but yeah, here and there. Huh? And some buildings, they look like they're never going to get finished anymore. They're just going to stay half built, like this one. Look at that. There are no construction workers there. But if they were building, there should have been construction workers now, because here in Cambodia they build every single day of the week, Monday to Sunday, and Monday they start again. So if they were building, there would have been construction going on right now, which there is not. Yeah. So for a fact, I know that a lot of these buildings are not currently being finished. Yeah, but there are some nice places here actually. Yeah, here's all of a sudden there's some sort of Indian place. Wow, so fancy, so colorful. Maybe a little bit too fancy for me alone in Sihanoukville. I think I'm going to just go for some simple Khmer, some simple but good Khmer restaurant, if I can find one here. Because on my own, I don't really like to splurge, you know what I mean? Like, I like to do that with other people together maybe, but not alone. It's not necessary. This afternoon, I actually didn't even eat at the restaurant. I just bought sort of like a prawn cracker and a bag of quail eggs, and that just was pretty good. There's another building there that's actually under construction. Seems some construction activity there. Yeah, they're building some monstrosities here, like really, really big buildings. No idea which people are going to actually live there or do something there. Hey, there's a karaoke bar. There are some interesting pearls in this city. Maybe this is an interesting place to have some. Yeah, it seems Chinese, but could be a nice, not so fancy place to eat. Yet, yeah, good enough for my stomach to not get upset. You know what I mean? Yeah, there are definitely some places here that I can eat, I think. But before I do that, I'm just going to walk around a little bit. And hello. Huh? I'm from Holland. The Netherlands. Yeah. Are you? Bangladesh. Okay. You're building a restaurant here?
Yes, restaurant open.
Not yet.
Restaurant open.
Oh.
Second restaurant, Phnom Penh.
Sorry?
Phnom Penh. Second restaurant, you first restaurant.
Oh.
New open.
Ah. I see. There needs to be a lot of work done. It seems like there needs to be still a lot of work done here.
Cambodia how long?
Almost 3 months now. 3 months.
3 months.
Only 3 months, yeah. You?
6 months.
6 months. Oh. Not so long.
Riverside looking like wow, brother.
Yeah,
Looking like wow.
yeah,
Phnom Penh, Riverside looking like wow.
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. I don't like the buildings like that. The ones that are not being finished.
Brother, Cambodia business China.
Yeah, China. Yeah, maybe a little bit too much China, I think.
First restaurant open on China. Okay, this time close. China first time Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
But menu. This one for Chinese menu.
Ah.
No good, right? No good. Chinese menu no good.
Yeah.
$200.
$200.
Only eating.
Yeah, crazy.
$200 price, only eating.
It's a scam. Okay.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Bye.
You blogger?
Yeah, sort of. Sort of.
What's your name?
So I just met a guy from Bangladesh. Actually, I don't know his name, but I added him on Facebook, or he added me on Facebook, or sent me a request. So I will know what his name was. Shout out to you if you're watching. Yeah, so I'm here at some sort of central place in Sihanoukville, it seems. It's some sort of junction, and here there is a mall that looks Chinese. Here there is a very long boulevard, and there's another long boulevard. So I think this is a nice place to sign off. Actually, I had a pretty good day here in Sihanoukville. Felt a little bit lost as a Western tourist alone in this town. Still feeling a little bit lost, to be honest. But yeah, this town definitely has something to offer. Oh, there's actually some sort of construction going on here. It's not stagnant. Look, there are actually some people, some activity here. Yeah, so I had a pretty good day. I'm just going to explore the city a little bit more, have some food, and then go back to my resort. Probably by taxi, just to be safe. Thank you very much for watching, and I guess you'll see me again in another video. Bye bye. Center of Sihanoukville. It's quite lively actually. A lot of Chinese influence.